Hey guys, and in this video I'm going to discuss 5 things that I observed about Blackberry 10 and the new Blackberry company as a whole. Now, I'm going to try and keep this video short because I'm trying to do a new thing, doing really short videos, are really sort of short, interesting snippets, because I've been doing some research and found that people tend to prefer watching shorter videos and through tutorials. So here goes. The first thing we really talked about at the event, the first thing I sort of latched onto was the company.
It's 11:30.
The company are now no longer called Research in Motion. They're called Blackberry, which is good because it has sort of a more unified brand, and more than that, they were trying to get rid of their old bad reputation. They've been in the press a lot as RIM, and but all their devices are called Blackberry, so it just brings a little more brand unity, and it can only be a good thing. The next thing I like is the general layout of the devices, specifically the hardware. I had a Blackberry Playbook a long time ago, before Blackberry 10, and I loved the hardware of that thing. The gesture area at the bottom, rather than having a physical home button, is certainly quite innovative. I mean, we've seen capacitive buttons and on-screen buttons from Android devices, and obviously physical buttons from iOS, but we haven't yet seen a company do an entire gesture area that can accept multiple gestures. So that's always nice. The next thing that I'm particularly interested in and innovative was the bit, I'm not sure what they call it, where you can change from being a home Blackberry device to being a business Blackberry device. Obviously, RIM, or Blackberry now as they're called, obviously want to appeal. They don't want to lose their previous business customers because they're very valuable to them, and they really stuck with them throughout the downturn. But they also want to attract their home sort of customers, because the business sector isn't really big enough to do what they want to do. So they're hoping to capitalise on kind of both those two markets by maybe ushering someone into a Blackberry for a business sort of enterprise environment, but then usher them into using it as their home device by saying to them, well, this isn't just all your business stuff. You can keep your home stuff on here as well, and sort of have it segregated off. So again, that's always nice. It reminds me a little bit of what they did with the Blackberry Playbook, where they had you can pair it with a Blackberry, so you can have a tablet and you can have a tablet, but the tablet sort of takes information off your phone. They sort of backtracked on that towards the end of that device's release cycle, when they said now we're bringing email apps to the Playbook itself, which is certainly a lot more convenient for the people that had the Playbook but didn't have a Blackberry device. With another Blackberry device, which was I was in that camp. And the next thing I sort of enjoyed was screen sharing, the way you can take something on BBM and have a screen share. Some people were arguing that this feature isn't very useful, but oftentimes the people think aren't very useful are actually the most innovative, because sometimes it takes us to have a feature before we come up with a use for it. Apple have done this several times, and to kind of show us the use for it, and again, seeing as Blackberry already have the documents to go suite of software, then that's quite a unique selling point. To have Documents to Go is certainly on other platforms, but it's known for being on Blackberries, and it often ships with the Blackberry, so they might as well leverage what are two sort of typically BlackBerry services, BBM and Documents to Go, and sort of use them together. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never actually used the BlackBerry, and I guess that's what I should have prefaced this with. But I don't think BBM can open to many other chat services. So, I think if they want to increase their market share, that's certainly something they need to consider. I'm not suggesting that they should get rid of their exclusivity, but just not allow other devices to have BBM, but allow other technologies and other interfaces to sort of interoperate with BBM. So those are just my thoughts on the new BlackBerry hardware and software. Leave your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.